Hey guys, my name's Tyler Quinn. I am a co-founder and the Chief Talent Officer at Alchemy 365. I'm recording this message here at Alchemy Highland Park in St. Paul, and honestly, it's just kind of a seasonal thank you message. We wanted to take a moment here to share with you a lot of the things that have happened in 2018 that have hopefully made your everyday experience at Alchemy better than the day before. Ultimately, the interesting sort of backstory on this is that when we opened our doors in 2015, we had a pretty solid grasp on what we wanted our product to be and the service that we wanted to provide for the people that trained with us. As years have gone on, the tables have turned, and one of the things we're so grateful for this season is having a community that is as engaged and focused on making this place better as you are. So nowadays, it's your feedback and it's your attention to detail that drives us to be better every single day, every single week, every single month, and the entire year of 2018, where we can take critical looks at the way we operate and continue to make gains and progress. So I wanted to share a couple of those things with you. This is just kind of a quick message to bring some of those things to life. One of the things we're really doing is thinking about the way to increase the value of your membership. We want you to know that being a member here that's everything to us. That's how we drive community, and we don't need you to do any more than that. So one of the things we've done is we've made it so that a lot of our community events, in fact, the vast majority of our community events and programs are now free to members. It's just part of it. We want it to be something that you sign up for, not necessarily because it helps Alchemy, but because it's a way for you to plug in and be more engaged with your fellow athletes at Alchemy 365. Another thing that I want to sort of touch on real quick is the continued innovation that we focused on in 2018. Some of these subtle differences that we've made to our class structures, you may not even notice all the time, but they're happening constantly. We're always looking at our class formats and figuring out how do we make them better, how do we make them more effective, how do we make them more enjoyable for you every single day. I can't give you away too much information, but as soon as this holiday season is over, you're going to see a complete overhaul of one of our class formats, and out on the horizon are a couple completely new formats that we're going to bring into the Alchemy 365 sort of class structure family. So you've got a lot to look forward to in terms of continued education. Another big piece of feedback that we got, and another one of the big changes that we've hopefully brought to life, was the fact that you guys, over time, you really fall in love with your studio staff, and that makes sense. We think we've got some of the best people in the industry, really talented, really driven, really focused, and they're believers in our mission of helping people feel alive. As a result of our growth, however, one of the things that we've done in the past is we've taken some of the top talent at the studios that you're training at, we've pulled them out and we've asked them to go be the launch lead at a new studio, which is, of course, great for Alchemy, but that can have a detrimental impact on your studio experience every day. So based on the feedback, we have completely revamped the way we promote and develop talent within our community. The primary objective is increasing tenure, right? So we want the average time in service that the people who work in your studios to have should just go up and up and up. And what that leads to is more consistency, better everyday product, and every single class continues to improve day in and day out. So actually, since January of 2018, the average time in service at Alchemy has gone up by 20%. We went the wrong direction for a little while, but based on your feedback, we are correcting that, and we're keeping people in their studios for longer. The longer a team is intact, the better that team ends up being. Another really big thing has to do with our continued development for our coaches, right? We want to make sure that the class quality is as high as possible and as quickly as possible for new hires. So we rolled out recently a coaches development program that, rather than allowing a new coach to just go through the training behind the curtain and then just jumping into class, they actually go through 12 audited classes where they lead just a portion of a class under the watchful eye of one of their more experienced coaches in the existing studio. So a new coach will come in and lead just the chalkboard, for example, and then that experienced coach will take over and lead the rest of the class. And what that allows is for our new coaches to get better, get comfortable, get confident in the classroom. in a real classroom setting before we actually throw them into the deep end of the pool. And we think that that's going to have an absolutely huge impact on your experience every single day at Alchemy. The last thing is sort of specialized to me, and I'm really excited to announce that we're kind of getting back to our roots in a lot of different departments and a lot of different parts of the business. And what that means for me is that even though I took a 6-month hiatus, I'm going to be returning to writing the programming at Alchemy 365. I'm really thrilled to be back doing that. It's something I've got about 15 years of experience doing, and like the class updates, programming is nuanced. The changes that need to be made are subtle. They're small adjustments that can have huge impact on your class experience. So for those of you that were around for a long period of time, I'm really excited to be back writing workouts for you guys again that are really enjoyable, really effective, and really entertaining, really, to keep you focused and dialed in during the entire class. Those are the big changes we're making. It's completely driven by your feedback, your responses, and our conversations that take place in our lobbies every single day. Really, this is just me and the entire Alchemy staff saying thank you for being a part of our community. We wouldn't be what we are or who we are without you. Here's to a great holiday season, a great end of 2018, and here's to an awesome year ahead. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving. Be well.